Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The Daily Kedusha. We recite Kedusha Shemoneh Esrei every Shacharit and Mincha, Musaf as well. Two of the key lines, Kadosh, 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 and Baruch Hshem Mimkomo, recited by the various Nevi'im. Kadosh, 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 Shem Lachatz Kvodo is by Yeshayahu, and Baruch Hshem Mimkomo is by Yechezkel. Soloveitchik has a beautiful analysis of Kedusha. He writes that Kadosh, Kadosh was written by Yeshayahu while he was still in Eretz Israel in the times of the Mikdash. He lived in the first Mikdash period. Towards the end of it, things were getting a little bit shaky. He was during the time when the 10 tribes were exiled, and it was over a century before the Mikdash was destroyed. So there were cracks emerging. Nevertheless, the daily temple, the daily korbanot was still in existence. The miracles still occurred in the first Mikdash, and therefore, because of the clear divine providence, he was able to say, Kadosh, 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 Hshem, Loch, La'aretz, Kevod, that Hshem fills the earth, and its providence is apparent, as opposed to Yechezkel, who went with the Jews into exile, and there God's providence was not as apparent. Then we said, Baruch Hshem Mimkomo. Hshem is blessed Mimkomo from his place. And the Rav said that the word hamakom implies a distance, like we say by an avel, hamakom yinachem lechem. Hashem, who appears a bit distant, he should menachem the avel right now. So therefore Yechezkel expressed Hashem in a term hamakom, a bit more distant than Yeshayahu, because Yechezkel already was in the Galud, where you didn't have the miracles that were open anymore. A fascinating point here is the Rav has another essay regarding Hester Panim, where he writes that there's a category of Hester Panim that the Torah describes where Hashem's hashgacha is totally removed and everything goes berserk, as he writes in the Reflections of the Rav. So, according to the Rav, the Hester Panim period that we had during the Shoah ended with Akamat Medina, where there's a clear expression of God's providence again. So once again, we see two different periods. We see the period where Hashem's hashgacha is not so apparent, and then we see where it's apparent once again. There's a reverse in the chronology. There, by Yeshua and Yechezkel, we went from clear, apparent hashgacha and Yeshayahu to more of a Hester Panim type, where his hashgacha was not as revealed. And now, Baruch Hashem, it's the opposite, where Baruch Hashem we have the hashgacha clearly revealed once again with Hakamat Medina. And then it's a question, of course, of us, Kanai B'nai Yisrael, working to a higher level so that then we can have Mitzvah Hashem the Gula Shlema. So just to sum, when we say Kadosh, Kadosh, when we say Baruch Kevod, it's reflecting different levels of Hashem's hashgacha. And Baruch Hashem, now that it's more apparent again, we should just reach the level of complete hashgacha providence from Hashem. Shalom.